Ever wondered how Singapore, a small island nation, became so rich? Nestled in the heart of Southeast Asia, this unassuming island has a tale as captivating as it is unexpected. Singapore today stands as a global economic powerhouse, a shining beacon of prosperity, but it wasn't always this way. In the blink of a historical eye, Singapore morphed from a humble fishing village into one of the world's wealthiest nations. This remarkable transformation is no accident. It's the result of strategic planning, relentless drive, and an unwavering commitment to progress. In a world where size often equates to power, Singapore has flipped the script. This tiny nation, smaller than the city of New York, has managed to carve out a prominent place on the global stage. Its economic prowess is a testament to its innovative spirit and resilience. Despite its size, Singapore's economic story is a fascinating tale of growth and innovation. But how did this transformation happen? How did Singapore go from a humble fishing village to a bustling metropolis? Let's explore Singapore's past to understand this incredible journey. In the early days, Singapore was a quiet fishing village, with a population that largely depended on the sea for survival. Its transformation began in the 19th century, when the British recognized its strategic location as a trading post between the East and West. However, the real challenges began after Singapore gained independence in the mid-20th century. The newly formed nation was faced with a multitude of problems: high unemployment rates, poor infrastructure, and a severe lack of natural resources. Imagine a country with no minerals, no oil, not even enough land for agriculture. It seemed like a daunting task to establish a thriving economy in such conditions, but as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. The scarcity of natural resources pushed Singapore to think creatively and invest in its most valuable asset: its people. Education became a national priority. The government invested heavily in schools and universities, equipping its citizens with the skills needed to participate in the global economy. This emphasis on education created a highly skilled workforce, which in turn attracted multinational corporations looking for a competent and reliable labor pool. In parallel, the government focused on developing world-class infrastructure. They built state-of-the-art ports, airports, and roads, transforming Singapore into a global hub for trade and commerce. The country's strategic location, combined with its excellent infrastructure, made it an attractive destination for businesses from around the world. Beyond investing in education and infrastructure, Singapore also established a corruption-free, business-friendly environment. It implemented stringent laws and a transparent legal system, creating a safe and stable environment for businesses to operate in. In essence, Singapore turned its weaknesses into strengths. It used the lack of natural resources as a catalyst to invest in human capital and infrastructure, fostering a knowledge-based economy that thrives on innovation and global connectivity. Despite these early challenges, Singapore's leaders saw an opportunity to create a future based on knowledge, innovation, and global connectivity. Now, let's look into the specifics of Singapore's economic miracle. Imagine a country investing in its people long before it becomes a trend. That's what Singapore did. Recognizing early on that its real assets were its people, Singapore invested heavily in education. It understood that a well-educated, highly skilled workforce was essential to attract foreign businesses and foster innovation. By the 70s, Singapore had established a robust education system, providing its citizens with the necessary skills to compete on a global level. This investment in education paid off, creating a workforce that was not only literate but also adaptable, innovative, and ready to take on the challenges of a rapidly evolving global market. In parallel with its investment in education, Singapore was also attracting foreign investments. The government made it a point to create a business-friendly environment, with favorable tax laws, strong infrastructure, and a stable political climate. This strategy attracted multinational corporations from around the globe, who set up their regional headquarters in Singapore, thus bringing in considerable wealth and creating numerous job opportunities. But Singapore didn't stop there. It also established itself as a global trading hub. With its strategic location at the crossroads of major shipping lanes, Singapore developed its port into one of the busiest and most efficient in the world. This move not only boosted trade but also positioned Singapore as a critical link in global supply chains. And the results? They were nothing short of extraordinary. Today, Singapore is home to over 100 multinational corporations and has one of the highest per capita incomes in the world. Its port serves ships from every corner of the globe, and its workforce is among the most educated and skilled. Through these strategic moves, Singapore was able to transform its economy and establish itself as one of the world's leading financial centers. And that is the remarkable story of Singapore's economic miracle. So, what's next for this small but mighty nation? As we step into the future, Singapore faces numerous challenges. One of the most significant is maintaining its competitive edge in a rapidly changing global economy. But this island nation is no stranger to overcoming adversity. Singapore's continued focus on innovation and technology suggests that it's more than ready to face this challenge head-on. It's already a leader in sectors like financial technology, AI, and biomedical sciences. And with its eyes firmly set on the future, it plans to extend its lead in these areas and break new ground in others. The government's commitment to supporting startups, attracting foreign investments, and nurturing homegrown talent also plays a crucial role in shaping Singapore's economic future. So, while the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, the Lion City is poised to roar louder than ever. While its size may be small, Singapore's economic ambitions continue to be larger than life. In the story of Singapore's economic success, we see a powerful example of how vision, planning, and adaptability can transform a small nation into a global economic powerhouse.